Okay. What's up, family? I'm Dahni. Some of you know me as Prince Dahni Mac, and my friends know me as Sporty. What's happening to my New Genesis Baptist Church family? That's my crew and everything. How are you?
Magnificent, magnificent, magnificent.
Youngin, Prince Dahni Mac in the building. What? Hey, 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 hey. Turn up.
We're turning up, we're getting fluent. We're finna make it rain, and you watch me how I do it. I'm finna get some brain.
What's happening, Sporty?
Yo, what's going on, man?
I got a question for you.
What's up?
Where did that name come from?
Dahni Mac, Dahni Mac fam. I was deployed to Kuwait, and I was writing under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So at that point in time, we couldn't like be out with our sexuality and anything like that. So I had to come up with a name. And most authors have a pen name, so it ain't no big deal. But I had to come up with a name. So at the time, my friend's daddy was named Don, and I really love him. So I had to think of a name that incorporated his and another set of members of my family, McPhail. So I came up with Dahni McPhail, and I wanted to give it a Kuwaiti feel because the Kuwaiti people were really good to us. So I just kind of combined it all together. That's what was in my heart.
I understand that. So you're an author. What made you kind of get some interest in that field?
Man, I didn't realize it. I always say I started writing in Kuwait, but in actuality, my mama started me like writing when I was real little, entered me in contests and stuff like that. When I was a kid, I won a presidential award and got a letter from the president at the time, and that's when it started. But I got interested or really started writing down a manuscript type deal when I was in Kuwait, and I was trying to keep the lines of communication open with my girl at the time. So I used to write her letters or stories every night. And then one night I said, I'm just gonna write something like a soap opera to you. And so I started one night, and I just kept on writing and writing. By the third night, she said, "Do you know you're an author?" And I was like, "For real?" So then I just kept writing, and it ended up in 4 books.
Good deal, good deal. Well, aside from being an author, I know you as an artist. What got you interested in that?
Me and my cousin Melody at the time, but his name is Antonio Adams. He kind of we were kids down at my grandmama's in Java, Virginia. Her name is Lily B. Robertson, and matter of fact, we did a commercial for a friend who was doing a college project, and we started with that. From that point on, we were just rapping together, doing talent shows and stuff like that. And he is a much better rapper than me. He is. My cousin is bad. And then recently I started rapping again after being in the army for a while. Because God gave me the idea to how to sell my books, and to use all my talents, every talent that I have, to combine each talent to promote and sell my book. Because this book right here is going to be a movie. I know it is.
Alright, good deal. So now you got your mindset on trying to turn your book into a movie, like a lot of novelists and whatnot. So any ventures you can see yourself jumping on, or anything so heavy?
I'm really just gonna go where the Lord leads me. I didn't used to, because I used to just be in the streets partying, DJing and everything, chasing women, and I'm getting that off my mind right now, right? But I'm just gonna really follow the guidance that I get through prayer and meditation. So whatever the next door that is open to me by God, that's the door that I go through, because the other doors, thankfully, have been closed, and I'm doing other things right now.
Okay. Anything that's coming up that you haven't really expressed about yet?
Yes. I have a mixtape dropping. It's going to drop at the first of the year, and that's totally dedicated to my family that I love. I don't want to give out our real last name, but I love y'all so much. They believed in me when everybody else turned away, really. My church family, my extended family, the Lindsay's and the Dildies. And I'm just gonna drop a couple of videos, relaunch my book under a new name. The new name is Don't Ask, Don't Tell. And a friend of mine in Atlanta, Tiffany Milan, she read my book and she came back with that name. And it just so happened that when I initially wrote this book, that's the name that I wanted to use. But of course, I was under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So, you know, give her props for that. And a few other things, you know, working on collaborations with Queen Boss, Quanta Young Billions, you know what I'm saying, some individuals from my church, that type of thing. Just, you know, just going forward, like I said, taking my my guidance and my leadership from God.
I got you. So, what would you say would be your strongest suit? Being a DJ or being a recording artist?
Oh.
Be honest.
I'm trying to think. You know what I'm saying? They equally, I tell you what, they are equally as strong with when I put forth the needed amount of effort. Because I can get, you know, waylaid into other things and focus my attention on different things. But when I focus on one or focus on the other, you know, they all are strong points. If I were to say, I would say DJ. Rapping, I'm finding my voice that the Lord gave me, and I know I definitely need more and more practice. But what I do is good though, so either way.
All right, good deal, good deal. Well, anything else you think that everybody will find interesting at all?
Yeah.
Like, because you are an author.
I am.
You do record music.
Yes.
You're a DJ.
Yes.
You used to be in the military.
Yes.
Anything else we missing out on?
Oh, what
Don't
else?
hold back.
Oh,
If you wore a ballerina tutu every now and then.
My beloved band, the Myra Smith Experience with my baby Myra that I love. You know, really Myra, like just thinking about her song Unconditional that she actually sang at an event in this crib in 2008. I've been thinking about that song so much, and that's the song that actually started me, you know, writing lyrics again, really, because one day I was just working in my garage, moving some speakers, and it just came to me, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. And I wrote the whole verse for her song Unconditional, and you know, that's just one of the other things that I do. Working with my in my transitional shelter, Barrett Haven. You can donate what you want. we will accept it, but we need toilet paper and personal items. That's Barrett Haven, 2129 Vincent Avenue in Norfolk, Virginia. And just, you know, serving God in my church, New Genesis Baptist Church, where our pastor is Melvin Cotton Jr. and our first lady is Lakeisha Cotton. My family there, you know what I'm saying, we serve Rainbow Jesus, which means that you are welcome with open arms. And I mean open arms because everybody is just sweet.
Come with us out the door. We just rock the flow. On the mic.